Hey, what's up, y'all? It's your girl Shay in the building, coming through with another review on Ozempic. As you can see, I lost some, you know, couple of millimeters of skin and fat around the face and neck. You can see my bare arms. It looks like I'm shrinking just a tiny bit. I've been on the scale this morning. Really, not much of change, and I can tell you that's my fault because I'm not eating healthy like I'm supposed to. I'm still eating pasta. I'm still eating bread. I'm still eating fast food. Like I'm thinking, like, okay, if I eat just a burger right now, like with bread, like it's not gonna affect anything. But truth be told, when you're on Ozempic, it just control your sugar. That's pretty much it. It's not a quick fix type of thing. I think that's why they give you in doses because, like I'm telling you, when I first got on Ozempic, my body needed to adjust to this shit, and it was not. It was not a happy time. Okay, so I got on Ozempic like 3 weeks ago. I am actually 3 weeks in and I am missing. Let me see. I was supposed to start on Saturday, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. It is now Wednesday. I'm 4 days late. Okay. I had a video. Oh wait, here we go. It's just to show you that I was on the scale yesterday. Yesterday, this morning. Excuse my toes. I don't be caring. You gotta go pay for it. Okay. I am 299 on scale as of this morning. And you see that it says 300. Now, the last one was 297. I only lost zero point 0.4 pounds. Okay, which is not a flex at all. Because when I started at 303. Okay. Oh, no, it's a bit. I lost a total of 7 pounds, right? Which was, yeah, I wound up being 296. Then I wasn't taking Ozempic serious. Just like this week that passed, I haven't taken it serious. I gained a pound back. Then I was 297. So from 297, I gained 3 more pounds and became 300. Okay. And thus far, all I did was lose 0.4 pounds. So it's like an up and down thing, up and down battle. For one, there is no activity whatsoever going on. My car just broke down. So basically, I'm going to have a whole lot of activity. In fact, come I see you have to do this by the week. So I guess by next Wednesday, or I might just skip it all the way to Saturday. Come next Wednesday, I should have lost 10 pounds, right? Off the rip. And the reason why I say that is because when in the beginning, I had some scares. Like for instance, if you go to my last video, right, where I was basically expressing that when you're on Ozempic, you have to eat right. You have to have some type of activity or something, or you're gonna have some complications. The complications are for me is because I wasn't eating right and I did not take Ozempic serious. I felt the highs and lows of it. Like I felt me about to pass out. I felt the ilky feeling, when your sugar's too low, and then I felt the crazy feeling like when my sugar was too high, where I'm like getting blurry vision and everything, and I'm like wanting to sit down, getting dizzy, about to pass, what I mean, or whatever, The first week, I had a lot of energy or whatever, but then the energy faded, right? Like it just faded. I think I started off with no energy, right? And then I boosted up the energy. It's one of the two. And I think that's because my body was just adjusting to it. Now my body's like slightly adjusted to it, and it's not that it's craving for more of it. It's just like, okay, you do or you don't. Because I missed my dose on Saturday. Man, living in this house, you're gonna miss a lot of shit. Like, I was supposed to do my Thursday on Saturday. I was supposed to go to an appointment on Saturday, a workshop on Saturday, clean my house on Saturday. Okay, do the Ozempic on Saturday. I didn't do nothing. Okay, I ain't gonna say I didn't do nothing. I did everything but what I was supposed to do for me, and that tends to happen, with me. So I've been stressing. Okay, stressing, worried about everybody else in this house, making sure everybody else is, good. Okay, my middle child is graduating this year, so she has some things going on that she needs attention to. My oldest child, I'm not making excuses for her no more. She ain't trying to figure it out. I keep telling her to get a job. She don't want to get a job, but she's out here just ripping and running. No, we're not doing that. You gotta figure this shit out. Because if I leave this earth, like, because I'm supposed to be moving, if I leave this earth, what are you gonna do? You know? Because that's how I learned based on my mother passing. I actually had got an apartment 2 months before she passed, to be honest with you. But if she didn't pass, I probably would be at this computer screen like this. I don't know exactly how my upbringing would be, but being that I relied on my mother so much, I don't know. Things would be different. I would be meeting the man that I'm with today. I probably still live with my kid's father. I don't know what the case may be. I probably still be in Jersey, not wanting to leave my mother. I don't know. Either way it goes. And then my man, he has a lot of situations going on. And I'm not gonna put his personal life in there, with his children or whatever, because he has all adult kids and he has grandchildren. Like, they have some personal things going on, and I find myself in the mix of it. Me want to be the big old helper or whatever, but yeah, I don't have no time for me. Like, you see my eyes, ugh, losing sleep here. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm over here doing this because I got a phone call. I mean, it was a back to back call at that. So I missed the call, and then I answered the call. And it was just a 20-minute call about nothing. And I don't know if they wanted me to talk them. Listen, I'm tired. I don't know if they want me to talk them out of the situation or what, but it's not like a suicide or anything like that. It's just that it was a moment that could have been text. Oh, you called me to tell me that you're cleaning out something or whatever. But, like, is there a real purpose for the call at 2 in the morning? I love it. I love that I am the go-to person, but 2 o'clock in the morning just with no real purpose is selfish to me. I gotta get up in the morning. We have no car. I gotta get my son on the bus at 6 o'clock in the morning. He has to get up at 5. What's the purpose of the call? Do you want me to talk you out of the situation? Do you want me? I don't know. You walking? I don't know. I don't know. But sometimes some people could be really, really selfish, or it could be me being blind and selfish. And that's the whole thing. I battle with myself. It's like, when I want to choose me, it come on everybody. And the minute I choose me, now I'm looked at as like a person who don't care no more. No, I'm just taking it back. I'm just like, can I focus on me? Because, like, y'all not worried about me. Let me worry about me. I need my sleep because I have to get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get my son on the bus. And then after that, I have to work on whatever else I got to work on, which is the house, right? Or if I decide to go downtown to go to the library to help out with another situation. Either way it goes, I'm just like 2 in the morning and there's no real purpose for you calling. It's a little bit selfish to me. I don't know, but I want fairness, I again, I like to be the go-to person, but like, can I back up and you figure it out for a second? And I just take this moment to like let me get some sleep at least. Like, serve safe came and went. Nobody saying, hey, other than my daughter, hey, how did it go? She's only one out of all these people in this house. How did it go? And I tell her it didn't. The computer froze. It just kept loading. But the beauty of it is I still got to access school to do my tests, so I can get my services. I don't postpone this test 3 times because I felt like I was not ready to do this test. But what is so hard about learning about temperature, washing hands, and you know, salmonella, and all that shit? What's so hard about that? And like I'm booking time where I can have some peace, but Saturday was not it. I didn't have no peace. I didn't have no peace. I had my daughter grab my son to take him to the park. She didn't do that. He running in and out. Everybody just my other daughter keep calling, and then the computer freezes, and I'm like, out of all things, this is really important to me. Y'all choose today? Like, can I get a moment, please? I'm just like, I'm not a glamorous, dainty girl or whatever the case may be, but I've been like, I need to pick me up. Because, like, before I met my boyfriend, I used to, on days like this, I swear on everything I love, I used to pick me up. Like, I put lashes on, put some makeup on, throw some false nails on, throw a wig on, and I just be, feeling good about myself. And I just either not be on live, but, take pictures of myself, talk good shit, basically. I praise God every day, so I'm not going to fake the funk. But, like, I'll throw some inspiring words up there, so telling ladies, hey, you need to choose you, this and that, blah, blah, mothers, this and that. I haven't had a good pick me up in the whole relationship. And I know people be like, why y'all still together? Why you complain, right? It's so complicated, right? When you've been in several, like all my relationships before him, been in so many relationships where I couldn't find me in them. What I would do for you, I couldn't find that in them. It never worked. And so I got accustomed to being used a lot, a lot. Especially dealing with my kid's father. It's like just a lot, right? And it's a give back is convenient for them whenever they feel like it, and it's not fair. It's like that ain't fair. And I know I complain about him, my boyfriend now, but he has so many good qualities that override those men that I dealt with, you know. And the fucked up part about it is when I want my me time, he required a lot of attention, right? But today he understood, like, not today, yesterday, he understood that when I say that I just need a break because I need to collect my thoughts, he finally understood. I understand what you mean because he be needing a break. With everything that's going on with him, his children and everything, it's like he needs a break So he understood where I was coming from. And it's so crazy that you got to go through some things in order for you to feel the person. Because I hate when a person tell me how I feel when you're not in my shoes. You can't tell me how I fucking feel, especially if you're the person I'm talking about. I'm saying it's too much. It's too much. Like, give me a break. Give me a break. Your go to is I'm gonna give you a break. Oh, so you could be out there with. I don't need that. Like, if you feel like you have trust issues, we don't need to be together. I've been in a lot of toxic relationship, and I don't want to be in one now where you have trust issues. That's the only negative part about him. I can say that he has trust issues. He's insecure, and that when he get in his head, he stays there until I talk him down. But that weighs heavy on me because I could talk you down, then I miss one phone call or I'm not available, because I'm having me time, trying to have me time. You go right back to your thoughts. It's like it's unfair. Like, you're dragging me and draining me of my energy that I'm trying to produce. I only have but so much light over here. Okay, before I give in and give up. I want to be the best. Like, I want to be a wife. I've been begging, like, to be a mother. And when I say a mother, it took me to lose my own mother and have life experience on my own to become a mother. Like, 'cause I was not a mother in the beginning of my kids' lives. I thought, like, hey, my mother could watch them. I could still go outside and party. My oldest is trying to do that now. No, you're not. I feel very uncomfortable in my human body. And that's God honest truth. Like, I feel like I need to grab my power back. For real. Like I said, I want to be a wife. But I want to be a wife that with equal parts or 60-40 something. But it feels like a 90-10. And my danger zone is 70-30. I'm overexerted. Like, not with just a man. My children too. My youngest child, this is my first and my last. I mean, yeah, my first and my last, they both got IEPs. So they have a learning disability. That last one, that first one dropped out of high school, never decided to go back. The middle child, she's excelled since she was 2, been reading since she was 2, so she's been always a straight A student, okay? And I don't want to ever feel like I'm treating them different, but you have to treat each child differently to a degree only because they comprehend differently. I don't love them differently. There's always a parent that has a favorite child, but that's not the case. Like, that last one drives me insane, but I love him. He has to stay back for the second time in first grade. He's going to be 8 in the first grade. And I feel like I felt him as a mother because we're not doing homework together because of time. By the time he gets home, I'm tired. I'm overexerted. My boyfriend steps in. I give you a good 3 times handful, like not even handful, 3 times. Steps in, and he's like helping him with his homework. One thing I hate about him is like he'll say like, "Oh, I help him with his homework," and I'm like, "You did it like 2 or 3 times, bro," and you make it seem like out of 180 days that you helped him with his homework. I give you a lot of credit based on You making sure he get up to go to school, making sure he has clothes on his back, and stuff like that. But like, I can't discredit you on that part, but you're not gonna say that you sit here and you help him with his homework on the regular basis. I'm here. I'm like, go watch it. He just loves to have credit, right? My thing is that I need more help than that. I need my girls to come in and chime in or whatever. Because one of the bills still got to get paid. Somebody has to work. Somebody got to do something. I don't receive welfare or none of that shit, disability and none of that shit, or alimony, child support. I don't receive none of that shit. I got full custody of these damn kids. I don't receive shit. Okay, no type of assistance. I have Section 8, but at the time we made so much money in this house. They gave us 6 months to hold on to the grant. Now I'm at my wit's end. Been sitting here at home since April 12th, on leave until July 14th. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no work. And then my car breaks down, which is my main source of income now. I gotta call them and tell them, hey, my daughter not working. My middle child is only working. You're only gonna collect $480 from that, and then we don't have any other income. I have to go apply for food stamps. I'm like, I'm going fucking backwards. How are we going to move? How are we going to get our restaurant up and running? How are we going to get a restaurant if my ass don't got no serve safe? Okay. Like, we have supplies and everything. I don't want to give up or give in. I don't want to do that, but I don't want to go backwards either. He's doing his best. He sees and this is the I go back and forth with my feelings, back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because at times I'll be like, we should just be friends with benefits and and as business partners and stuff, and then work our way up into being in a relationship, because I feel like we're missing something. Something's not clicking. We just keep arguing what is going on with us. And then he doesn't want that. Like, yo, are you going to rob me that too? If something's not working, you need to fix it. We need to fix it, because I know there's something wrong with me. Evidently, there's something wrong with you. Let's fix this shit. You're not trying to fix it. And it's hurting me that you want to stay broken. We both came from broken situations, 19-year stretches with the people we have children by. And so many triggers, so many similarities every time. And it's like, I know marriage couples say they've been through ups and downs with their partner, but we're not married. And if God's will, we do get married, I want all this shit to be fixed before I say I do. I don't want to be united and nothing broken. I want us to be fixed. There's a lot of potential in this relationship, but I just feel like enough. My middle child is going to college. She's leaving. I'm not going to say what college she wasn't going to, because she had a stalker. But she's leaving the state. She's leaving us, and then she's going on campus. 4 years. Then I have my oldest, who just can't seem to get it together, but she want to keep running in and out. And then it's my youngest child, who I have to pay full on attention. He got camp this summer. Thank you, Jesus. They accepted him free of charge. That's a break, and it's a learning activity program. Yeah, and we're gonna just do the shit over. Like, first grade, come fresh start, everything. This not having a car, this me going through with my boyfriend and his situation, because he was there for me 100%. When I went through the same similar shit, I gotta be there for him at 100%. No buts. I gotta work on that. No buts. It's a lot. It's a lot that I went through because let me tell you, Jesus, me and my kid's father went through a lot of similar stuff, and it ain't go so well. But I'm here to ride it out. I just need some breakaways in between. I need some breakaways to get my thoughts together, to get out my head, and for you to get out your head some breakaways so we can just get like at the end of the day while this is going on, let's work on us, separately because that's how our brains work. We need to be separated because being together 100% of the time, married couples say the same things. I don't like being with this motherfucker all damn day. Yes, I understand. They work it out though. They do. They work it out at 100%. So I'm going to ride this wave with them. It's just I need my breakaways. You guys to give me my breakaways. Okay, it's a lot to say right now, but I wanted to come up here and do my Ozempic third Ozempic week. Eat my watermelon, talk my shit, wax my face. Same old, same old. But yes, I just wanted to get that off my chest because I know it wasn't supposed to come off like this. It just I needed to release. And for anyone that's watching that knows who my boyfriend is, I don't want you to take this like the wrong way, where like I'm bashing him and anything like that. Because I love this man. It's just he could be a bit much sometimes, and a bit much at the wrong time. Cause it's like honestly, it feels selfish that you don't care. Like you just don't care. Like he showed me he care about his actions, the things that he do, right? And I show you by my emotional support, moral support, intellectual support, that type of stuff. Like I do stuff too, show you that I care. I'm not a materialistic girl, but I would like, spend some money on you or whatever. Case maybe I consider you in things or whatever. I put your needs before mine type shit. That's been me. But when it becomes a bit too much and I miss my mark for my opportunity and you nonchalant about it, I think you took too much from me. I feel like now you done took too much from me. Listen, it's so bad that, all right, one, I'm going to leave right now. So I'm going to leave until July 14th. Amazon didn't pay me. They gave me one compensation check and denied me before I even seen the doctors, right? Before they got the results from the doctors. And what's crazy about it is, it's like, hold on, how you going to do some shit like that? And you ain't even, you know what I mean? Like, you didn't even pay me. Like, I need to, how do I pay my bills? You're telling me to refrain from work outside of y'all, but y'all don't give me no money. Like, how that works? Like, my bills about to pile up. What the fuck? For real. Luckily, I paid my bills I paid my bills for April and part of May. It's only like $800 left over. I said only $800 because I'm used to $4,000 a month. But come next month, you know what I mean? Like, start piling up again, and I don't have it at all at this point. I don't went back to McDonald's to talk about something. Hey, can you let me back in on the schedule? Like, can you let me back in? Like, they done said that, even though I already knew, but they said I'm not a good rehire because I left the job with no warning. no notice, no nothing. Like y'all are rehired like far worse than me. I don't know what the fuck that's about. Like I'm a good candidate. It's just at the time when I did leave, it was a lot going on in that store, and it was a lot of power trip going on, and I just couldn't take it. I was like, I don't know who you can tell about the person that's higher than thou. Like, let me leave, okay? And then my granddaughter was coming down here. I don't know how that situation was gonna work out. Like, who's gonna watch this little girl? I can't just leave her in the house, even though that's not my job. My daughter works, so it's like she lost her job on her own. She just wasn't taking care of it. She took advantage. Took advantage of the anytime page. Took advantage of me because she didn't want to pay me no rent. And she took advantage of her job, her UPT, whatever you call that shit, personal time on. And she was going to go see a nigga that don't give a fuck about her. Okay? Now, don't got a job, don't got the nigga. Type of shit is that. But you don't want to listen to me, though. I don't know. Either way it goes, I'm I should be walking by faith, but as a human in me, as a mother in me, I'm like, all right, God, I need a plan B and then plan C because this is not one Amazon. I can't work at Amazon. One, my back is still killing me. Two, working outside of that, trying to do DoorDash. I mean, not DoorDash, Spark, delivery, Uber Eats, and stuff like that. The money ain't the same. I don't know what happened. The money started to deplete. It's like it went from 30 $25 to now 16 11 $8 now, and you're driving far as hell. Like now, and then Uber Eats, you gotta catch them on a good day. The only time you can make money is overnight. And I'm tired. I got to get this little boy up, or he gets him up. Oh, I'm tired. Like, when do I sleep in? Like, I can't wait to sleep in. Anyway, so now that the car's broke down, now how do I make money? See, and that's another thing. I be in and out my relationship. My boyfriend. I love this man. I really do. I complain because that's the human nature in me, and I'm so used to these fuck niggas that I dealt with. You know, the only bad thing is that he's an emotional being, and I ain't used to that. That's probably what it is. I'm not used to that. This man is taking a risk right now, about to sell something that meant something so much just so my bills can get paid. Let me praise him real quick because I know I've been talking shit about this man, but he about to sell something that means something to him that he was fighting for. And he's about to start working again come the 11th, my mother's birthday, which is the same day we will be going down there to go for our house to put in the paperwork for. Hmm. That's a beautiful man. That's a beautiful man, honestly. That's a real beautiful man. It's just, you know how you have to have fire underneath your ass? I'm that person too. Sometimes, especially when I'm depressed, I gotta have fire underneath my ass to get me up and moving. And that is him. He has to have fire under his ass. Because me talking, cussing ain't enough. Because I think me talking and cussing, no, me cussing is what made him fall back. And like, I'm not doing nothing. He get resistance without saying it. And I have to learn to talk to him with, um, well, he got to do the same thing with me too. But me as a woman to him, like, I have to learn to talk to him like a man, you know? I just, like I said, I'm not used to the emotional being of a man. I'm just like, I'm used to the hardcore nigga, like, that I have no emotions, no feelings. And it's just like, so I'm like, who is this emotional person? Who is this? I'm not used to that. Like, you got feelings, what? Where they do that at? I'm not used to that. So maybe it's me, need to work on me. Like I said, I need that breakaway because I know I can't be pushy, harsh, and or whatever because I just need my space. I need my time. Why is it that when I say I need my space and my time and I try to like disappear, your go to is that I want to fuck somebody. That don't make me feel comfortable as a woman. That makes me feel like you think I'm a hoe. Like, I tell you my past and you try to slip and throw stuff in there. Like, that's what I want to do. Like, so it's like we got this love hate toxic thing going on. That's why I can say good shit and bad shit at the same time. And I don't want to ever put him on here and you guys know who he is. And then it's like everything I said, like it be against him or whatever. So I just leave him in the dark with, not in the dark like that, because he know I do podcasts, but I'm just not going to mention the name of who he is. But it's very few people that knows I have a boyfriend who he is. So I have my moments. It's really dark here sometimes. It goes back and forth. Anyway, that's that. Let's talk about this Ozempic. First, I want to test. I know it's 4 in the morning. Test my sugar. So, in the course of last week, sometime, I was feeling really ilky. I did not feel right. So I was like, okay, let me grab a what you call it? Let me give me a meter because my meter it needs a new battery, and at the time I didn't have the actual meter with me, so I can get the battery size and whatever. So I just bought a whole new meter. It's cheap. I got the right. What is it? Rely on Platinum, and so far so good. I had one slightly high um test, but that day I was feeling ilky. By the time I actually went to go get the damn meter, I calmed down. I had enough water in my system, so it's like it was kind of like pointless. But yeah, so I bought the meter now. I carry it with me, so just in case I feel ilky again, I can test my sugar to find out what's wrong with me because. Like I'm on Ozempic, but I'm not eating properly the way I'm supposed to because it's like it's going in vain. Honestly, it's like what's the point of getting on Ozempic if I'm not going to start working out and doing what I'm supposed to do? I want to feel good. He told me the other day, which had me feeling some type of way because I didn't know the angle. It's almost like like you said, but you got fat as hell. Like damn, you need to work on yourself. That type of shit. Like. And it's like with all that's going on with his children and stuff, it's like, where did that come from? Like, you want me to look a certain way? See, I be in my head too, just like he do. So it's like, you want me to look a certain way out of nowhere? Like, we've been together for 2 years now. Like, it's like, where the fuck did that come from? Like, I don't know, but it had me feeling mad funny. Like, that's funny that you want me to start working on myself. Like you were supposed to be my gym partner. You were supposed to be my trainer. You quit on me. I would actually quit on him, but he didn't keep pursuing it. Like I don't know. So it's like the minute I was trying to lose weight, you think I'm losing weight for a nigga to leave you. Like I don't. That's the insecure shit I'll be talking about. But now I'm just like I want to lose weight because I'm unhealthy. But now, because I want to lose weight, you want to throw jabs at me and say stuff like, when I first met you, you was nice and slim. You was actually leaner. And then, yeah, I agree with you. So it's almost like I don't know how to take it because it's like you're nitpicking with me almost. That's how I'm taking it. That's how I'm taking it. That's how I'm taking it. Those who don't know, I am a type 2 diabetic. Okay. So I have to uh, prick myself. And, okay, no, that's not it. Check my sugars. You're supposed to check at least like 4 times a day. Okay. But yeah, yeah. When you say stuff like that, it makes me feel funny. Like I don't know. I don't. I mean, it's a bipolar girl. Cause like it was just bleeding. Why the hell is it not bleeding now? You would say, am I fat as hell? Am I not to your liking anymore? That you like the big girls? What the hell is wrong with you? Tell me I need to go to 2. Like it just is bleeding. Hey, whoever that is. Anyway, I've been babbling on all morning at now 4:50 in the morning. Yeah, so I'm gonna be working on me. Okay. I have to walk to the doctor since my car is down. This is ridiculous. Like it know we I need to try. No, that shit did it right there. Yeah, there you go. Anyway, this is a fasting test, so which I should have did first thing in the morning. First time I wake up. Working on me since I'm walking to the damn doctors. There should be some change going on. I should be walking more often, right? Oh, okay. See, the Bluetooth is on. All right, my fasting is 124. In my opinion, that's a little bit high. That's in my opinion. It should have been like at least like 100. You know, I'm not doing what I'm supposed to do. I'm over here eating shit that I ain't supposed to eat. Steady eating bread, steady eating pasta, rice, burgers, fast food, all kinds of stuff. Thinking like, oh, if I drink some water or whatever, I'm gonna be cool and stuff. But no, you're type 2 diabetic. You can't just be out here doing whatever, you know. Now I got some watermelon right here on the side of me, and I was trying to think like, should I start juicing again? Juicing is cool if you are juicing mostly water type vegetables. Juicing is not cool when you're doing fruits, a whole bunch of fruits, because fruit has sugar in it, and that sugar is not good for you. Just sitting in your body like that, it could definitely boost your sugar levels. All right, causing things. I don't know. Some people are different. In my opinion, if I eat too many grapefruits, if I eat too much watermelon, if I eat, um, a bunch of too much sugar, it'll do that. I mean, you're watching, but like, are you commenting? Hello, speak, say something to me, so I just won't be, weirded out that you just sitting here. Good morning. Anyway, the goal here is to basically promote She Goddess Sweat. Okay. And the only way to get She Goddess Sweat and her companion, Empress of Power, and their cousin, Boulder of Ice, on the ground, I have to be the face of the business. Okay. This is my business, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. I created She Goddess back in 2020. COVID time, I got so tired of paying for other people's products that was not working, that was dealing with cellulite and some slimming toning cream and stuff like that, but it just was not working for me. I'm not a big sweater, so I created something that would go for my sensitive skin. And with that being said is I created like all these different, well, not created, but I used all these different oils and camphor, eucalyptus or whatever, and it just made this bomb as cream in the beginning. Made this bomb ass cream that if you just put it on your stomach, your buttocks, your thighs, whatever, your arms, and just wrap it up. You can just even just leave it on. You ain't even have to wrap yourself up. But I was used to wrap myself up. You just instantly sweat as soon as you put it on because it has that cooling sensation. And over time, like when you do like a little workout, even if you're walking, that friction. you know it goes on nice and smooth, and it just goes seeps right into your pores or whatever. But because I lack confidence, of myself, and me and promotion, it just don't like mix that well. It was like me against myself pretty much. Okay, because one, when I created that during COVID time, I didn't really know what I was doing, like marketing wise. I had it in glass jars, okay, and being that when I was selling it, it got to the customer, but it melted. So they was confused if it was supposed to be a cream or whether or not it was supposed to be an oil. And then two of the customers complained that by the time it got to them, the jar had broke. Okay. Few other customers said, "Oh, it was leaking and all this other stuff." So I didn't know like the concepts of how to go about doing it or whatever. So I took it out the jars. I put it in plastic. I still had the leakage issue. I didn't even know that anything about the little plastic that goes around, just so it'll seal it or whatever. I didn't know nothing about it. So also I didn't have business cards. I didn't have much of anything when I first started. Like I didn't have these with the instructions. I didn't have none of that stuff in the beginning. So, but people were still rocking with me, and I felt like if people would have continued to rock with me, if I would have kept rocking with myself, I probably would have made $1 million by now or more. Because the product works so well. Now this one, they all smell good. This one is like the female version, right? It's called Shea Goddess, of course, because I'm Shay. And this one has like I said, it has a cooling sensation. So when you first put it on, it goes on cool, but then it's kind of like fizzle out. Like you're not cold or nothing like that. I would not use this shit and then go sit in the tub and bathe or whatever. I would just take a plain old shower because that peppermint that makes you cold, baby. I probably gave an idea or whatever. And the other one is Emperors of Power. Emperors of Power, which is the companion, and I would say the male version of Shea Goddess. Is much more. This one. This one is not the same ingredients, but some of the ingredients is the same. It's all 100% natural for both of them. This one has a heating sensation. Okay, what happens is when you put it on, you start warming up. Whew, that junk it feels so good, especially if you put it on in the wintertime, because I tried it out in the wintertime. It feels so good. It's like a massaging oil or something like that, and it seeps into your pores. So it's never oily. Let me just put that out there. It's never like oily, like if it was on your hands be just oily or whatever. Like I said, it seeps into your pores. So while you're working out, you start sweating like instantly. Especially, I've been trying to get non-sweaters on board for quite some time until the point I just gave up because they're looking at me like, well, you're kind of big, so you need to try it out for yourself before you start trying to promote. So I try to market behind the scenes without showing my face. But my boyfriend made it very clear that I just, why don't you just be the face of your own product? Why would you try to pay somebody to be the face of your product? That's your product. And then they turn around and try to steal your product and stuff like that. Or whatever. But it is what it is. So at the end of the day, I feel like this is my time now. Again, it's 5 years later, and I'm still not out here doing what I'm supposed to do for my company. Bold as ice, though. Bold as ice is a combination of two. It comes on cool, and then it stays on hot. So that's gonna be the combination. That's gonna be like the cousin. So yeah, I do have still. I give out free samples. There's little jars like this. I was getting like these little EDB jars like that, but yeah, little tablets put on your body just so you can try. But you got to come back or whatever. I do have those for real, and then yeah, I'm ready to get up in there. It's 5 o'clock. It's telling me to get my son up to school. In the meantime, I gotta get my ass up out of here, right? Get my ass up out of here and work on me. Probably gave an idea, like I said. Anyway, I'm about to see my Ozempic shots. I'm going to take a shower. I'm going to take them to school so that way I can be downtown. It's 5 in the. Who is up at 5 in the morning? Make that make sense. Okay, I should just be trying a different spot. Maybe that'll work. Like Ozempic. I want to try my thigh, but I'm scared. Let me try my arm. No. I'm scared to put it up there. So I'm gonna put it on the fat part. This 1-0. Brand new needle. To 0.25. And go. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6. Ah. It it in there. No, they said don't put it in the muscle. Put it in the fat. Mm-hmm. That's what I've been doing. Mm-hmm. Oh, it's going down. It's going down, down. Ooh. That's because you just wash your hands. Listen, dude. Okay.
Like cold water.
Let's go. It's burning. It's burning. What's today's date? The 23rd. I'm like a couple days late. I'm 4 days. It says the 28th. Because I supposed to do this Saturday. Hmm? No. Yes, I know. It's 5 o'clock. He getting on the bus today. You called me. You called me, and I've been fighting it ever since. So what you do?
I tried to run.
It took you another 2 hours?
2 hours to get there. From there to there.
So you listening to what I'm saying to catch a bus. It makes more sense. You would have got there quicker had you went up L1 to Thurston. Mm-hmm. L1 to Thurston. Then went across. L1 to Thurston. For some apparent reasons, it would have been quicker.
Jennifer Park.
Elmwood to Thurston. Or whatever. I don't have no pen. Stop eating my watermelon. I can't find a pen to save my life. Let me leave one of these here. I just put that out there. You had yours twice. I just put it out there. You just come and ruin my life. Like, I just need a moment. Anyway. It's really not a lot of watermelon. It's like a half. Okay, we can split that with this. Warm that up, and we get half. Don't make it seem like I'm just hungry. You hungry too because you looked in the pot. See what I'm saying? They need to be a fat one. All right, I got everything I needed to get off my chest and did my Ozempic. I checked my sugars. I had to eat my watermelon and start my day. I need to start getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning on the regular. It's a Gemini's world. Her name is Shay. Peace.